Children, yesterday we have learnt about different branches of biology. Today I am going to teach you about the applied biology and it will be completed today. The first chapter called Introduction to the Biology of class 9th. So the children will be starting with agriculture. First part is agriculture. There are 17 subparts under the applied biology. The word agriculture, as you all know, India is one of the country where maximum people depend upon agriculture and their occupation is agriculture only. So agriculture is not only meaning that raising of crops, but also it doesn't mean that how this livestock can be grown and formed. That is, growing of raising the crops and growing the livestock is known as agriculture. Let me show you its pictures for that. Here is some of the example. You can see the poultry farms, you can see the cattle rearing farms, and here one of the part of animal husbandry is shown, like keeping cattle, keeping buffaloes for the milk and for the milk products also. Along with that, for flesh, like goats are also reared for the flesh, they are kept in the for the flesh, and many others. There is an example of the animal husbandry. Also we can say raising the livestock, not only cow, buffaloes, even hens, chicks, those all the examples of the agriculture part. Here also some of the examples of raising the crops. Next comes apiculture, practice of keeping the bees for the honey. You can see there are honeycombs you have seen. In the honeycomb, the honeys are kept, and by the help of the so in a comb with one queen and bee will be there, one queen bee. Along with that, other bees called soldier bees, they use it to gather the honey, and when it is being filled, then it is so this all the honey bees are escaped out from the honeycomb by the help of some smokes, and those all works can be done during the time of apiculture. Then comes veterinary science. Veterinary science is the treatment and surgery of animals, and veterinary science. It is not only for the dogs, for all animals. Then comes marine biology, study of life in the sea, and it's called marine biology. You might have seen many people go under the sea, beneath the sea. They find so many creatures which one we have not even seen yet. Household biology, children study of household animals, insects, and how to prevent from the damage. So it's called household biology. Horticulture, science of and art of growing fruits, vegetables and flowers and or ornamental plants. You can see the vegetables जो growing करते हैं कि जैसे हम लोग कैसे कैसे कर सकते हैं वेजिटेबल्स को, कैसे हम लोग उगा सकते हैं, क्या क्या करना चाहिए उसके लिए, ऐसे बहुत सारे तरीका होता है वो सब चीज़ उसके बारे में पढ़ने के लिए. एंड तुम लोग दिखे भी हो सनफ्लावर्स, अदर फ्लावर्स, ऑर्नामेंटल फ्लावर्स जो मार्केट में बेचा जाता है, ये सब चीज़ जो लोग ग्रो करते रहते हैं, जो लोग उगाते रहते हैं, उसे हम बोलते हैं. दिस स्टडी अबाउट दिस इज डिफरेंट, बट growing this all is called as a horticulture, science or art of growing the fruits, vegetables. Next comes sericulture, technique and producing silk by raising the silkworms. You have studied in the class 8th and I taught you about the sericulture, कैसे silk हम लोग रखते हैं, वहाँ से कैसे silkworm निकाला जाता है. Here you can see some cocoons are there which has been made by the help of silkworms, and from there silk yarn has been produced for silk fiber, from silk fiber to silk yarn, from silk yarn to silk fabrics are being prepared. You can see this is also a cocoon which has been made by this all the silkworms, and these are the leaves which is being eaten by the silkworm, and they are growing it. From there they starts preparing the saliva, from the saliva they starts making silk fabrics. उससे क्या बोलते हैं, कोकून पहले बनाते हैं, कोकून से बनता है हमारा फाइबर्स टू यार्न टू फैब्रिक्स गाइस. नेक्स्ट कम्स पिसिकल्चर, ग्रोइंग ऑफ फिश इज नोन एज पिसिकल्चर. कल फार्मिंग, फिश फार्मिंग तुम लोग शायद सुने भी होंगे, जहाँ से बहुत सारे फिशेस एक्सपोर्ट किया जाता है बाहर, एंड ऑल्सो हमारा लोकल एरिया में भी ट्रांसपोर्ट किया जाता है पिसिकल्चर. Next comes molecular biology, and which diagram is not important. Actually, interpreting of biological events in terms of molecules. Biotechnology is one of the most important part in these days for the biology, that is use of the living cells or microorganisms in industry and टेक्नोलॉजी. इट इंक्लूड्स एरिया सच एज बायोगैस एंड फूड प्रोसेसिंग. खाना बनाने के लिए तुम लोग देखे भी होगे एक टमाटो का साइज कितना छोटा होता है. बाय द हेल्प ऑफ जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड फूड दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग द साइज is so bigger. You might have seen some hybrid plants also, some of the hybrid vegetables which is available in urban areas and city areas. So this is prepared by the help of this biotechnological method. This is another example of the cloning. ये था हमारा cloning का. ये जो फिगर आप तुम लोगों को दिखा रहा हूँ, as an example of the cloning. Cloning means the rapidly advancing branch of biotechnology. Several animals have been cloned in which a body cell is used with no involvement of the male sperms. Also, it is used to modify the crops. Next comes bioengineering, which is including the techniques like making artificial limbs. जैसे कि हाथ हो, पैर हो, कुछ भी ये सब चीज़ बनाया जाता है. This is possible because of bioengineering. Next comes nuclear biology. And sorry, space biology first. The study of survival of problems of the living things in our outer space. And now people's in space shuttles, those astronauts travel out of the space or they go away from the earth. Then how do they live? So that study is known as space biology. Then comes exobiology, one of the new science which contemplates the study of the life elsewhere in the universe. Genomics, the study of the genomes as opposed to the individual genes. जैसे कि यहाँ पे दिया गया है, जीनोम इज द इंटायर डीएनए सीक्वेंस ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म. पूरा का पूरा एक ऑर्गेनिज्म के अंदर जो डीएनए रहता है उसका सीक्वेंस, क्योंकि हर ऑर्गेनिज्म में डीएनए डिफरेंट होता है. ओनली पेरेंट टू ओके चाइल्ड, उनके अंदर सम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इन्वॉल्व जो कि सिमिलर होता है, जिससे मालूम होता है कि इक्वल डीएनएस आर देयर. सो पर्टिकुलर चाइल्ड बिलोंग द फैमिली विल हैव द इक्वल टाइप ऑफ डीएनए एंड बट अदर देन दैट नो. Bioinformatics, management and analysis of the biological information stored in the database. You can see here bioinformatics. This is phylogenetics, omics, statics, systems biology, functional अरेंजमेंट. एक अरेंज करना है, एक मैनेज करना है एंड एनालाइज करना पड़ेगा जो भी हम लोग बायोलॉजिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे पास रखते हैं, उसे बोलते हैं हम लोग बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स. देन बायोमेट्रिक्स. बायोमेट्रिक्स द वेरिफिकेशन ऑफ ए पर्सन बाय हिज सर्टेन बॉडी के फीचर. जैसे कि तुम लोगों को जब भी आधार कार्ड बनाने टाइम पे हमारा आंख का रेटिना बोलते हैं, एक्चुअली रेटिना नहीं होता है, वो इरिस होता है, आयरिश. अलॉन्ग विद दैट जैसे कि तुम लोग सुने बायोमेट्रिक, आज का डेट में जितने भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस से हर जगह में बायोमेट्रिक मतलब थॉम इम्प्रेशन या फिर कोई भी हमारा अंगूठा को हम लोग वहाँ पे रजिस्टर मतलब पहले रजिस्टर करते रहते हैं. मतलब पहले वहाँ पे एक निशान छोड़ते हैं जिससे हम रजिस्टर होता है, एक आइडेंटिफिकेशन होता है कि ये बंदे का ऐसा वाला ही निशान रहेगा. जब भी नेक्स्ट टाइम कल जाएंगे परसों जाएगा, जब भी हमारा अटेंडेंस डालना होता है तो हम लोग वैसे डालते हैं. ये रहा बायोमेट्रिक मशीन उसे बोलते हैं. जैसे ही बहुत सारे पासवर्ड है, जैसे न्यूक्लियर कोड्स होते हैं, वहाँ पे हमारा जो साइंटिस्ट होते हैं वो सब चीज़ पासवर्ड जब भी डालते हैं वो लोग अपना आंख का, नहीं तो हार्ट बीट के साथ, नहीं तो रहा हमारा अंगूठा का, सभी अंगूठा के निशान के साथ वो लोग डाला जाता है. दिस इज़ पासवर्ड के लिए. और बायोमेट्रिक दिस इज कॉल्ड एज सम काइंड ऑफ बिहेवियरल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ पर्सन कैन बी डिटरमाइंड बाय हिज और हर बॉडी फीचर्स. Now, next part comes up, why do we study the biology? So, study of biology gives us idea in many ways. That is, it gives us a healthy appreciation of the nature, and it also gives the idea about to choose the career in one of its lines, and it also makes us a conscious citizens. It reduces our death rate also. And it also gives the idea about how to conserve our natural resources. If I say about the keeping us healthy, we know because of the biology we are coming to know about how we have to take care of ourselves. We know that different kinds of diseases, symptoms of the diseases, and what are the agents of the diseases and how do they spread from one to another. So we are coming to know, and so we take its precautions and we live longer. And biology also, as I have said, is one more point was to choose a career also. To okay, one may choose to be a doctor, one may choose to be a bacteriologist, one may choose to become a teacher, a biotechnologist, a dentist or a ENT specialist, and or a surgeon, anything of any sort of things. So because of the biology, it is possible. Biology gives us the idea about the sanitation purposes, like how to keep our surrounding clean, how to keep ourselves clean. So people know, okay, ancient times, previous time, they were not knowing about what is sanitation. People used to go to pond and take the community baths there, and but this is stagnant water. What the demerits of that we came to know because of the biology today. Biology might also one of the conscious citizens, and we know okay, how important our sanitation and conscious citizen, in the sense of what is the importance of the forest, what is the importance of the wild animals in the forest, and animals, the rules of animals and birds in our area. So we just came to know because of the biology. And after all, appreciation of nature, this nature is filled with the plants and animals, the wild varieties of animals and plants in this and okay earth, and where biotic and abiotic both dependent upon each other, and that is a real in appreciations and for okay appreciation and of the nature. So this is all about our why do we study the biology. Thank you so much, children. Please update this chapter, and I'm sending the questions to you all. Find out these answers. If you don't know, you can ask to me that one also. Thank you.